The possibility of yet another fuel scarcity looms as the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers has issued a 2-week notice to the federal government over non-payment of workers' salaries, benefits, among others. And joining me to discuss further on this latest development is Alhaji Tokunbo Korodo, former chairman, Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Southwest Chapter. A very big thank you for joining us, Mr. Korodo.
It's a pleasure being with you.
Now, before getting into why NUPENG is threatening industrial action, let's take a look at unionism in Nigeria and the usual approach of adopting strike actions in order to press in their demands. Why is this the usual occurrence?
I so love this question. It has never been in the best interest of any industrial labor union to contemplate going on strike. It is the last option when all other avenues fail to yield positive results. Firstly, because I don't see reason why when there's an issue, you raise it with the management. They became unconcerned about the issues raised.
So you're saying you've explored all other options of dialogue?
All other options. It is dead. We now think the best language they understand is to speak it out. That is embarking on industrial action.
Now, the petroleum tanker drivers, that's a branch of the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, issued an October 8th nationwide strike to the federal government to address 3 key pending issues. That's the deplorable federal roads across the country, petroleum truck safety valves, abuse of tonnage capacity by oil marketers, and so many other demands. Now, the strike was suspended later on, but it looks like this has been a very, very common way to press home demands. This is not just about the NUPENG, it's not just about ASU, it's not just about NLC. But you know that when they say when 2 elephants fight, the grass is the one who suffers. And now there's an impending fuel scarcity. How do you react to this? Are you okay with the fact that the people have to bear the brunt of these industrial actions?
You know, we are pro-masses. I would love to always be on the side of the masses. And if we should put down all our grievances, I want to fight a company or government, we cannot, for a entire year, maybe on strike. But because of the interest we have masses, I also think a day will come when we have a listening government. Because it's a situation whereby you have issues and your political leaders are not paying attention to it. Until you mobilize for a strike, they won't even not bothered. But then you over-mobilize and you're about commencing, then they will now rush you to a table. It is very, very embarrassing, and it's as if the leadership of the unions have been bribed. So these are the challenges the labor leaders are facing. So say the labor leaders of nowadays are not effective like in the past. Because we are more masses friendly, and we look at the aftermath of any action we take before we consider embarking on strike. It is not that we are benefiting anything from going on strike. The same problem Nigerians will face, the same thing the labor leaders' family will also face.
So if the strike actions, these industrial actions which have been happening over time have not really yielded results, what are the hopes that this particular one would yield expected results?
There's no way you beat a child and you don't expect that child to cry. In as much the government or the companies or the stakeholders are not doing the needful, as a responsible organization that will have to protect the welfare of their members, we must rise up to the occasion. And that is the reason why we are not relenting in our house in order to ensure that the right thing is done. Rome was not built in a day. We'll surely get there. A time will come when we have some listening political leaders that will be more sensitive to the plight of Nigerians and the worker at large. We are waiting for such. I will believe one day we'll get there.
So you're saying till we get there, strike actions will be the order of the day?
When we have a dumb and deaf leadership.
Now, the union which you're a part of, NUPENG, on Monday, of course, issued a 14-day nationwide strike notice accusing Chevron Nigeria Limited, CNL, Nigeria Ajib Oil Company, NAOC, National Petroleum Development Company, NPDC, among others, of unfair labor practices, including indiscriminate sack of members without payment of their benefit. And NUPENG also lamented that some of the issues had been pending since 2012, despite interventions by the federal government through the Ministry of Labor and Employment. Now, I would like you to shed more light on this. Help us understand better what these grievances are.
Sure, thank you very much. You can see the pains we'll be taking since the year 2012. And we'll be having subsequent government in power, and nobody's ready to solve the problem. It seems there is a conspiracy here and there within some of the multinational companies in ensuring that they killed the aspiration or the weaken the industrial labor union within their sector. And as we can see the monkey hand inside soup. It is more prominent in Chevron, Ajib, and NDC you mentioned. Because other companies are emulating, they see them as big companies, the multinationals, and if such one can go scot-free, the aftermatches, the smaller one will follow, and they'll continue to weaken the strength, and if not total eradication of labor movement in Nigeria, or in the oil and gas industry. And that is why we keep on agitating. I know I served 80 years as chairman of Nobel for Western State. Throughout my 8 years, have been engaging these particular three companies in particular. For almost every year, I've shut down Lagos because of them, Chevron. I've done a lot of things in order for us to have solution to this problem. We've written several letters to Minister of Labor in Lagos and also in Abuja. We call for a meeting. The problem we are having is the political leader to have to find solution to some problems that is killing this country gradually. It's true we have a Minister of Labor intervene an issue that bother with labor and the employee and the employer, and they are unable, they don't have enforcing power. They saw it that the practice of these people are wrong. But because they are handicapped, they don't have enforcement power to do that. And by the time we run to the industrial mission panel, the same thing. You know, you have the power dictate the truth. That is the challenges the workers are facing, and it's sure whereby the worker will also be laid off without a follow due process. Early recourse to the union to negotiate, and if possible to negotiate them out of the system, whereby the commiserable entitlement will be given to them. It has never happened, especially in this particular thing.
But shouldn't it be the prerogative of the employer to determine when he or she doesn't need the services of an employee anymore?
Yes, it is prerogative, and at the same time, we have a social contract that binds us together, which is called condition of service. That condition of service, both employees and employer representatives sign it. And in that, there's a clause where there's going to be redundancy. The union and the management has to sit and give reason why this worker will be laid off. What I'm thinking, some of them are trying to cut costs at the detriment of the plight of Nigerian workers, and which is not going to fly at all this time around.
Now, you have declared a 14-day ultimatum. You know, as we speak, there is already panic buying at fuel stations. What are the effects of this? Are you okay with this situation, and are you ready to face the consequences, especially seeing that it's going to ground businesses in the country?
Nobody pray for bad things to happen. A situation whereby we have issues and it's not adequately addressed. You have MOU signed by both parties, and the other party is not implementing it. Look at the issue of ASU too. If federal government can behave that way to ASU, what do you expect for other multinational companies to do? Is to emulate this the same way. And if we want to build this country, we should all resolve to find amicable solution. That when bad thing is done, let's condemn it in entirety. and look for the better one.
You've not answered my question. Are you okay with the fact that businesses would have challenges getting fuel and then affecting their productivity?
It's going to be a painful decision. You know, when you are looking for a child, and you don't want your wife to pass through pains, there is no way. Both are inseparable. When we are fighting for Nigerians, we cherish a lot of comfort. And this time around, we want Nigeria to be on our side, to fight along with us, to have succor and better welfareism for our members and Nigeria as a whole at large.
I don't think joining the fight would be the problem for Nigerians, but the end result. Would we achieve what we hope to achieve? Because we've seen industrial actions where Nigerians have to go through pain, have to suffer a lot of challenges because of the industrial action. And then in the end, we hear some forms of compromises being achieved, some pockets, some hands being greased, and then Nigerians just suffer in vain.
It has never happened in Nupeng Industrial Labor Union. It has never. I've never heard of such. I've been in the union for a while, and I've never heard of such. We are more responsible and reliable. And we are out to protect the welfare of our members and also of Nigeria as a whole. You know, when the June 12 was knocking around the corner, we make a lot of sacrifice, we lost a lot of things in order to be on the side of Nigerians. And this time around, we play with Nigerians to have sympathy on our own side too.
14 days is a long time to have sympathy if the end result would not be favorable.
14 days is just an ultimatum. I will believe within 14 days. If our government are not dumb and them, they will come to the table and find an amicable way to resolve so that Nigeria will not unnecessarily punish.
So let's switch it around. What happens if your demands are not met within 14 days? Mr. Korodo, can you hear me?
I'm with you.
What happens if after 14 days your demands are not met?
Then, when we get to river, we'll cross it.
Okay, now one of the objectives of NUPENG is to organize education and training programs for members. Do you organize trainings for your tanker drivers? Because many of them have been reported to be poor road users.
We are doing that on a yearly basis. We draw some relevant stakeholders to come and educate and also do physical training with them. FRSC have been coming around to train them. Fire services has been coming around. LASTMA, Trace, just to mention a few. They have been very, very responsive to us, and we do training on tanker drivers on continuous basis.
So we should begin to see changes in the shortest time possible.
They are professional. They are not just ordinary tanker drivers.
So should we begin to see changes or expect changes in the shortest time possible? Because there have been reports of uncouth behavior from some tanker drivers.
I hardly believe that, because nobody has come up with any allegation against any of them to us. Because the situation whereby when long trucks is on the road and the way some car drivers or drive myself mingle and also just jumping in front of them without thinking that this is an articulated vehicle that can apply brake and the brake may not even hold up instantly. You can't compare articulated truck with a smaller vehicles. It is not. They are not safe. And when also they are descending from the hybrid, there's no way the content they are carrying will not be pushing them. You don't overtake them. While a bigger truck are descending on the bridge. And even when they are climbing, same way. As we are training our members, let Nigerians, the motorists also train themselves to know how to walk and also to drive alongside with the articulated vehicle on the road. All right,
Alhaji Tokunbo Korodo, that's a fine place to leave it. Thank you so much for your time on Business Breakfast this morning. Have a wonderful day.
You're welcome.
All right, that was Alhaji Tokunbo Korodo, who is talking to us about the NUPENG pending strike.